What's up, YouTube? Michael here. Behind the camera is Ellie. We are the Bill Paying Hobbyists. We're using our hobbies and skill sets to keep our debt paid off and to save up for a down payment on a house this year. Today we're going to bring you some hacks. We've got 4 hacks that we'd like to share with you, and we're going to see if they actually are a hack or if they're just completely whacked. So let's get to it. So here we are. It's hack number 1. And I'm starving. It's dinner time, and we're gonna try this out and so I can eat. Duct tape in a jar you need to open. They say you can use duct tape to open the jar. We will see, and we're gonna try it and see if it's hacked or whacked. So you take a piece of tape. We're gonna go about that long. It's probably a little long, but that's all right. So you take the tape and you put it on the edge of the lid, not on the jar. On the edge of the lid, my head's probably in the way. And you go around about halfway, and then you fold it down onto the lid. Excuse me. And then you're supposed to be able to pull this and open the jar. So let's see. Can you see it? I gotta move because I gotta get a good hold on it. Are you good? Yeah. That's not gonna work for me because I'm left-handed. I don't know that I. All right, here we go. And. Look at that, and I made a mess and all, but it did work. It's messy. I got on my shirt.
Did you really?
And it's good to go. It's opened. So it does work. It's not whacked. It does work, and now I can use my avocado salsa to put on my salad. It's a little messy though. I got to wash my shirt, but it does work. So if you don't mind being messy, you can use this if you cannot get the jar open. So there you go. It works.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. All right, this is hack number 2, and this one involves your rug. You ever move your furniture around and have those dents in your rug that you want to get rid of because it just looks kind of ugly? Well, this one is supposedly takes these dents out of your floor or out of your carpet. So we're going to try it out and see what it does. We have this dent right here that has been here since we moved in. And Logan wants to help. So I have my iron, and I have it set on synthetics because we're not really sure what this carpet's made of, and I don't want to burn holes in my rented carpet. And you just put a towel over it, and you're supposed to be able to iron it out. Let's give it a shot. Ellie wants to get a picture of the dent, so I got to get Logan out of the way. Stay over there, buddy. It's right there. All right, here we go. So put a towel over. It's right there. And now we're going to iron it and see what it does. Again, I have this on low. All right, that was about 25 seconds or so. And that did nothing. And it looks like a dent from where they had their bed. Iron's heated up. Max got the steam on. It's right there. And see what that does. All right, that's about a minute. So we got a little bit right there. I'll hit it for another try. I mean, we don't know how old this carpet is, but it did all right. I mean, I have just a little bit right here where the fibers are mushy. But all in all, it's pretty much gone. Does it taste good, buddy? So there you go. Hack number 2, using an iron. We put the iron on basically the highest setting with steam. Use the towel, put it over this.
Which makes sense.
The steam helps release the fibers. And put it on the dent that we had in here, and it was from previous renters that lived here before their bed. We don't know how long that bed was there, or again, how old this carpet is. But I say it worked pretty good. I give it an 80%. So hacked. So again, if you have dents in your carpet, you're moving your furniture around, you want to get rid of those dents? For free. Towel, iron, put your iron on steam setting, a high steam setting, and give it about a minute. If you have to do it again, rub it out. If you have to do it again, hit it again for another minute. And
make sure you use a really official count, the 1 Mississippi.
Yeah, 1 Mississippi. Make sure you count really well. You can get a stopwatch if you need to, but I just count 1, 1,000, 2, 1. Hack number 3, making your own dowels for your woodworking projects at home. A lot of the videos are using jigsaw blades. They put them in a pyramid, they drill a hole, they push their square piece of wood through the jigsaw, and then out the other side comes their dowel. I don't have a jigsaw, so I don't have jigsaw blades. So we're gonna put our spin on it by not spending any money, and we're gonna try to use some razor blades. So I'm gonna use basically the same technique, only with razor blades. So I'm gonna use a 2x4 to mount my razor blades to, and then I'm gonna put plywood on it, on top of the razor blades as well, and leave a space to help hold those razor blades to the 2x4 just for extra safety. And not gonna use my paddle bits, I'm gonna need to get drill bits. I'm going to make this jig for a 1/4 inch hole or a 1/4 inch dowels. Actually, I'm gonna try to make 1/2 inch dowels, 1/4 inch dowels, and 3/16 dowels. So the first thing I need to do is get my drill bits and what else do I need? Oh, I'm using 4 different types of wood to test it on. I have China berry, I have some pine, a piece of plywood. I'm just gonna try it and see if I can make a dowel out of plywood. I've never done that before. And a piece of red oak. So we're going pretty soft to medium to kind of hard. See what happens. Those down. You still see that there? Yes, you can. So I'm gonna clamp those down. Now I wanna put line. Use my arm somewhere in the center of this piece of wood. It just needs to be a straight line. Right there, that's good. And we want to make sure that we stay close enough that all 3 drill bits or all 3 holes are going to make it through here. So 1 right there will be good. 1 right here. And we'll do the last one right about here. Now the question is that enough of an angle? Because I mark it. So if I get a 1/2 inch hole, I got a 1/4 inch on either side of the line. And this is a 3/16 hole, so that's going to be a little tough. We're looking at 3/16, 3/32, so whew, right about there, close to that. Go there. Let's put this down here a little bit. But you have to keep that in mind because that's not going to be a 1/4 inch hole. So we got to find where the 1/4 inch is going to be. Right about. Here's what we're going to do. Just because I'm particular, I'm going to do my 1/2 inch hole first. I'm just going to put it right here. Now, I don't have a drill press. Well, I have a drill press, but I'm not going to use one. And if you don't have one, you want to make sure this hole's straight. I got 1.5 inches to drill to. Here's another little neat trick. Take 2 pieces of wood that are as square as you can. Put that drill bit where it needs to go in the indentation right there, and then take these 2 pieces, just offset them and put them like this, and let your drill bit rest up against that, and you will have a fairly square hole. There. So now if I put this blade here, which is right at it, actually, that's going to have to come up a little bit so it can be away from that. So I'm going to have to put a little shim there. But that's okay. I can still get an idea of where my blades need to go. And then I'll put a little shim under there. And now, my 3/16 hole, I can drill it there. Hole, guide, keep it straight. All right. So if that one goes there, and that one goes there, where's my 1/4 inch? We're not going to be able to do that. What size is this one? 3/8? All right, so we can do a 3/8. It's just too much of an angle, so we're gonna do a 3/8 hole, or a 3/8 inch dowel. Right where that is. All right. So we'll use that. Again, we're making our own hack here. Most people don't use razor blades to do these, to make dowels. So now I need some thin pieces of wood because I need to raise this up. I need to raise the blades up so that they're higher away from here, so they'll hit the blade first before they hit the hole. Because these are so thin, if I just put them right here, it's not going to do me any good. So these will go here, a little bit away from the holes. All right, so let's put a little glue on here. I don't want to cover the hole because I want the blade to do that. But I want it to be closed so the blade has support. And then we'll put a couple nails in it. Now, we're going to mount our blades here, and I'm just going to use some roofing nails. Nice flathead, little roofing nails. I'm going to put one here, and one here. So, let's put the 1/2 inch in there. Put the 3/16 in there. And then we'll put those right there. And a new nail. So I'm putting these 2 pieces of 1/4 inch right here so I have some more support because I want to put some more, I want to put something on top of this just to help these blades stay flat. And as you can tell, I didn't practice this before I started. This is my first time doing it, so I'm doing it live with you. So now we're going to take this scrap piece of wood and I'm going to put it right, well, I need to stay, we know this has got to be that big, so let's put this right here. So let's put some screws in that, see what kind of damage we can make. So the first thing we're going to try is our piece of Chinaberry. Here we go. Nope. Not even going to try to go through it. So there you have it. This one is Wacked. I tried my own little hack to see if I could modify a current hack, and it didn't work. So I thought about it for a little bit, and I decided to do it a little different, and I put the razor blade straight up and down and notched this piece of wood and made my holes. So now I have a 1/2 inch, 3/8, and a 1/4. And we're going to try this out and see how it works. I don't know that it's going to work any better, but it might. So let's try it. I'm going to mount this like this, and we'll go down. And we're going to use this piece of Chinaberry. Difficult to start, so let's try this. Carve off a little bit with my razor knife to make that smaller so it gives me something to start with. On the hole? Yep. All right, here we go. Nope. My tendon broke off. Let's try the oak. And I'm making heat. It looked like it started to, but the razor blade broke, so it is not strong enough. Your razor blades won't work that way. So this hack is Wacked. I just tried my first one again, and it didn't work. So that's okay. Let's go to hack number 4. Hack number 4, hiding your screws with the same piece of wood that you're using, basically. What they're doing is they're chiseling up a little piece of the wood, putting their screw in, and then gluing it down and clamping it, and you have the same grid, same grain, you're not taking the whole piece of wood off that you chisel. And the idea is that it makes it a hidden fastening. So we're going to try it out. I'm just going to put some screws, I'm going to chisel up a little piece, put some screws in here and then we'll glue it and clamp it down. See if it works. So if we were screwing these two pieces together, basically you use your chisel and you peel back little sections here and then you put your screw through that, glue it down, and it hides the screw. So let's test it out. Get this little piece here and get that out of the way. Probably went a little deep on that one. Ooh, that one's shallow. That's okay. So we'll just fold these back out of the way, and then I will use a countersink just so that the screw head goes all the way down. There we go. A couple screws in there. Now granted, I'm not screwing these two together. I'm just using this as a demonstration. There. Now we put some glue in here. Fold that back over. Put some tape over this so that my piece of wood that I'm putting on here doesn't get stuck to the 2x4. That's just there. Then I'm going to take this piece of ash and clamp it to it. So it will push those two pieces down. Just like that, nice and tight. And then we'll let that sit for about an hour, 2 hours for the glue to dry. And then we'll sand it down and see if it looks invisible. So this has had time to dry, so let's take our clamp off. Tape out of here, sand it up and see what we got. No, it looks pretty good. I think it would pass. You got a little bit right here, but that's probably because I didn't get any glue right there. But yeah, I think that works pretty good. That's a pretty good hack. Looks pretty good. All right, let's close out this What the Hack. We did 4 hacks. We had one where we used the duct tape to open the jar. I'm going to say that's a hack. It worked. It worked pretty well. It was a little messy, but it worked. Hack number 2 was taking the dent out of your carpet using an iron. We had to get it all the way up to almost the maximum using steam. It did take most of the dent out of the carpet, and granted, we don't know how long that dent had been there. I'm sure if you're like us where you move your furniture around a lot every 3 to 6 months, it'll take those dents out for you just fine. So we're going to say that one's hacked as well. Hack number 3 was making our own dowels. Basically, we put a spin on the hack of using jigsaw blades to make your own dowels. Instead, we used razor blades because I don't have a jigsaw and I don't have jigsaw blades. So we tried the razor blades. It didn't work. Completely whacked. Don't even try it. The razor blades just are not strong enough to use that for that hack. Hack number 4 is hiding your screws without using wood filler or a wooden dowel. Basically, you chisel off the top little layer of the piece that you're putting the screws in. You put your screws in and then you glue it back on. You clamp it down, let the glue dry, sand it, and it hides what you've done. It worked well. One little spot it didn't work, and that was my fault because I probably didn't put enough glue on it. So I'm going to say that's a hack as well. We hope you learned something. If you have hacks that you would like to share with us, please put them below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and we'll see you on the next one.